Hello friends, welcome to this screencast. Today I am going to start a new Joomla tutorial series called Joomla 2.5 Custom Component Development. In this series we will see how to create a Joomla component. Each Joomla component consists two sides, one is front end and one is back end. Front end is used to display the content to the users and back end is used to manage your component. So let's take a component. So here you can see one component that is called com_content, which is article content. So from the back end, here you can see under administrator we can manage different article content, like if we click here we can publish, unpublish, trash or edit. And also in the front end or in your home page or in your any page, so here you can see all the articles are displaying. So these articles are for users, and backend for the manager, those who manage your content. So we will start from a simple component, then we will create component like this. Like we will use this toolbar. I will show you how to sort, like enable sorting functionality, sub menu, menu bar, everything. So at first we will create a basic component structure and then we will move to the MVC one. So let's start to create our first component. So remember this, for each component we need two sides, one for backend and one for front end. Okay, so for this demonstration I will create a component. Let's call it mycom. Okay, so we have to create this structure. So for front end components, so we have to create components, and back ends we have to create administrator, and inside administrator there is folder components. Okay, at first let me show you the component structure is stored in the Joomla project. So I am opening a Joomla project, Joomla. So here you can see, so we are talking about this component com_content. So let's go to the here you can see one administrator folder and one components folder. So go to the administrator folder. Inside administrator you can see components folder. Now here you can see com_content. So this is the back end, and if you go to the components section, close the administrator. Now here you can see components. So under components you can see a component. This is used for front end display. Okay, so I have created administrator folder inside components and our component, that is com_mycom. Administrator. Now inside components there will be also a folder com_mycom. So we have created our basic structure. So inside administrator we have a component that in this component we will use for the back end, and in the front end we have a component folder. So we have to create your PHP file called mycom.php. so my.php. so when a user from the back end will call, this file will be called. So we have created our back end file. Now we have to define our front end file. So whenever someone call our component from the front end, then this file will be called. Later we will use our MVC architecture. Then you can see we have to create a lot of file, but for simplicity I am just creating a single file. So mycom.php. So we have created this one, and while we will create a package called component installation package. So we need a file called manifest.xml. Here we will define our component information. So as per the module tutorial, so we have to create XML structure. If you have not watched the module tutorial, just watch this, it will help to create better component. So now we have to create extension node. So in extension we have to define few parameters like type. This is a component file. Version, for which Joomla version we are creating this, Joomla 2.5.0, and method is upgrade. Why upgrade? I have already told in the module development tutorial, and once again I am telling that if you can use the install or upgrade. If you use the upgrade, if the component already present in the Joomla, then it will update the component automatically. So then we need the component name, so com_my_com. So you have to enter the component name. Now specify few parameter like author, version of your component, the first one is for which Joomla version, and this is our component version. And now specify description, component. You can specify author email, author website, etc., copyright, license, etc., but these are the following basic information. So now we have mentioned our basic information. Now we have to specify our file names. So at first we need to tell the front end section for front end components. So we have to create files node. Now you have to tell this file where you want to store. So in which folder you want to store, like files. So you have to mention the folder, so where the files are located, like components/com_my_com. So here you can see components.com_my_com. Okay, and we have created just one file, so we need this file, that is mycom.php. So inside files node we will specify our required file name, so mycom.php file name. And as per for our security reason, we want to stop the directory listing, we can add a blank index.html file. So we have to specify another file name, so file name index.html. Now we have defined the front end required file. Now we will specify the back end. So for the back end we need to create an administration block. So let's create a block, administration, administration. So inside administration we will specify our files. So let's create a files node, files. Now which folder we want to mention, that is administrator, components, and com_my_com. So folder administrator components /com_my_com. And now we have to specify this file. So let's copy and paste, because we know there is two files, index.html and this file. So let's create an index.html file. Just open these two files. This is the backend, so I just write some text. So create the blank index.file, save, close. Now in this file we have to prevent the outside access. Defined JEXCC access deny. So if somebody accessing this file, he will get the access deny, or if accessing the Joomla, then the script will run, because Joomla already has defined this variable, this constant. Okay, so for this demonstration we will simply print out a echo welcome to my com backend. Let's save this and also open the front end file, components, mycom, these two files, index.html, save, close. So here we have also, to prevent directory listing, we have specified the index.html, and now we have to prevent the direct access. So defined underscore JEXCC or die access denied. Now we will simply echo welcome to my com front end. For just save. So let's review this. So we have created, we know for each Joomla component there is two sides, one is front end and back end. So for the front end we have created, front end is located under components. So we have created a components folder. Inside we have created our component, that is com underscore mycom, and we have specified the default file, that is our component name. So our component name is com underscore mycom. So the default PHP file will be mycom.php without the com underscore, and also created a default blank index.html file to prevent the directory listing. And for the backend, so backend is located under administrator, components, then com underscore mycom, that is my component. And here also we have created a default PHP file, that is my component name.php without com underscore. And let's review the XML file. So we have created our manifest.xml file. So during component installation, Joomla will read this information. So we have defined XML syntax, and we have defined extension node with extension type is component. We are creating component for Joomla 2.5. Method is upgrade. Component name is mycom. Author, version, description, files. We are getting the front. We are specifying the front end file name. So components mycom. Then we have two files, mycom.php and index.html. And for the backend we have specified administration, files, file name, and this one. So let's create a zip folder file. So give it any names, we can imply it is this one also. Now let's go to the backend. Browse mycom, select the zip folder, upload and install. So installation component was successful. We can check this from the extension manager. Click on the manage. So here search com. So here you can see mycom. Okay, author name you can see. So we have not specified menu, so that's why we cannot see in the menu, but in the next tutorial we will see how to specify menu. So let's check whether the component is installed or not. So for this is our backend. So now we have to mention our component name. So question mark option equal to com underscore your component name, that is our component is my com. So here you can see welcome to my com backend. So the backend is working perfectly, that means our component installed. So here we can create form and lots of stuff as you think. Now check whether the front end is also working or not. So we have to create index.php question mark option equal to com underscore my com. So let's refresh. Here you can see welcome to the my com front end. So our component installed successfully. So in this way you can create a simple component. Now in the next video we will see how to create menu, how to add a menu for our component. Thank you, and please subscribe to my channel. Okay.